Greetings from us here at Mahala Monday. We trust everybody as well. My name is Dougal. Thank you for joining us. And as always, Rhoda is here. Hello, hello.
Hello, Dougal.
Hello, hello.
Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Welcome to Mahala Monday.
Yeah, good to have you, Rhoda. Good to have you.
Same, Dougal,
Yeah.
same, Dougal.
You look well rested.
I am.
She's been well rested, I tell you what. But it's fabulous that you are with us, of course. Now, you're watching this on Monday the 8th, which is the 8th.
That's
8th
right.
of May, yeah. This is where you're watching it. But we did this just a little bit before the time, of course. So we're doing this about 2 days before the time. So it's not a live broadcast as normal, right?
No, it's
That
not
is what
live.
it is. So just to be very clear, that is what we're doing right now. But always, of course, you're going to have an opinion. You're going to have a comment on this. You can leave it there, man.
We'll see it.
You can leave it there. Do that. So we're gonna recap on some of the stuff that people have been talking about,
That's
things that
right.
have been influencing your life, shaping it in some sort of way, and also things that have been rather interesting and things that, well, we think we should all be aware of, and things that has certainly got us quite exciting, isn't it?
Exactly, and I think this is what I'm enjoying about this, Dougal, is once we do our research and we're actually going to look and see what's going on, there's a lot of interesting things that's happening that doesn't always make the news and that people actually don't talk about, they don't chat about it. And if you talk about it, then they're like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So, and this is what I'm enjoying about actually just going to find out what's been happening, what's going on, what's going down.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. And once again, you know what, Rhoda, what I've discovered was when we talk about stuff, we are more aware of it.
Exactly.
And then it's a case of, you know, you almost do your own due diligence. If you're not happy with something, you know why you're not happy about it.
Yeah.
You avoid it in the future.
Exactly.
And then it means if I purchase something with you, I'm looking for a service, whether just as a citizen or whether you shop or whatever it is, or something that I'm paying for, I know more than I want that I don't want. Do you know what I mean?
So true, so true. And I just think people need to be informed on what's happening around in Dougal and you know what problems people actually have and you know what, and some of the happy stories and some of the things that's actually not happy, you know what, you need to discuss it, you need to talk about it, you need to be aware of it. Yeah. So one of the things that actually...
And just by the way, so you've given us some things and this is like our opinion.
This is our opinions.
But actual things that's currently happening, right? Okay.
That's so true.
Okay, let's see. What throw it? Okay, let's go. What's first?
So one of the things, Dougal, and I actually watched a documentary as well on Carte Blanche regarding potholes. This is like a problem everywhere. I mean, look at that picture. That is the state of some of our roads. And I watched Carte Blanche, and I'm telling you, that is a road. I don't know how do you dodge that. I really don't know how you dodge that. So if you think you're going with your little, what do you call this, small cars, and you think you're going to make it out of there alive, I don't think your car's going to make it out of there alive. Definitely not.
But what we're missing here is the fact that people want us to cycle.
But don't you think I can use a bike on that one, Dougal?
No. And you're not going to make it.
You're going to buckle.
You're not going to make it. Yeah, you're not going to make it.
Exactly. You're not going to make it.
Your bicycle, well,
exactly. So this is a common problem.
They want us to run.
And it's not trip, so you have to be careful not to trip. So for one of the most common problems, Dougal, I mean, I've driven around some places, and you know what, if you're not looking and you're not watching, those potholes are everywhere. And there's a few jokes that's been going around, a few on the internet as well. So this is a very common problem. And you know what? If you are not going to complain and moan and groan to your municipality, and I mean, our details is there for ours in the Western Cape. So if you need to report potholes, don't think, oh, city is not doing anything. If you're not going to complain, Dougal, they're not going to do anything. So you need to be that person that's doing this, poking all the time. Pothole, pothole, pothole. And I can tell you in my area that's happening now, we actually got somebody that's actually constantly asking people, where's their potholes? I need to report it. And that's her job. She reports these things on a regular basis. Lights out.
The pothole lady.
She does our lights. So you know what? You as a community need to take action. Then you won't necessarily...
So you actually have that around here. Now,
yes.
But let's look at this, Rhoda, because this is... Sorry, because because that's proactive.
That's proactive.
A pothole will happen.
Exactly.
It is not that it, it's not that a case it can't happen.
Exactly.
The problem is when it happens, it needs to be dealt with
immediately,
as soon as possible.
Exactly.
This is it. Look at that picture there. It looks like a grater.
It does look like a grater.
Meanwhile, you're going to buy a 300,000 rand car and pay 4,000 rand a month.
Yeah.
To put your car through that.
Exactly. And you know what? We're paying rates, we're paying taxes. You know what? We need our municipality to step up, nag them, hit them on the head and tell them, hello, I'm pothole.
But you know what? This is why I get angry, because when you vote, you have power. When you do stupid, this is what happens. Then everybody suffers. Now the list goes on. You got potholes, you got crime, you got unemployment, you got ESCOM, everything like that. This is the thing. You gotta complain with your councillor. This is what your councillor does.
That's what your councillor. That's why you voted for him.
You gotta go there.
Exactly.
Potholes can't be a national story.
Exactly.
Potholes can't be part of the national narrative. This is what upsets people. Potholes.
Unfortunately, it does.
Yeah. People are trying to go to Mars and all sorts of things. There's coronations and all these things happening. We talk about potholes.
Potholes.
The problem is, if you have potholes into perpetuity, you are the joke. You are the joke. It means your government takes you as the joke. Change your government.
So the contact numbers was running on our screen, and it's 086-010-3089. That is where you can contact. And then you can SMS as well on 31375, or just log a service request online. Yeah. So, and there's a contact number as well, 072-751-3392. So please report them. And you know what? Don't think that...
Yeah, there's the joke. That's a share call. You still pay for the call too. Reporting, not your job. There you go. Well done. Well done, you.
So the next one, I'm going to push your blood pressure up a bit, Dougal, is the national stats that came out regarding the total darkness we've been having. And this is obviously because...
Nighttime.
Load shedding. Oh, you see there. You see, we're all in the dark, Dougal. Wow, all in the dark.
Can't even see my shirt.
You can't even... Exactly. We're in the darkness right now. So the latest national blackout stats from South Africa report shows that the average resident has spent 31.6 days in total darkness. 31.6 days.
Wait.
Accumulatively?
Wait. 30, you said 31.6 days. And no month has got more than 31 days.
Yeah. Exactly.
So these are the hours that have added up to 31.6. So by the end of the weekend, we're now 32.
We will be. Accumulatively, South Africa has spent just over 758 hours in the dark in 2023 so far, which is equivalent to a full month.
Yes, thank you,
Given
Stat.
that
We figured that out.
data is to end, and this data is only to the end of April, eh? So we in May. This will be a quarter of the year so far.
Well done.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to be happening till the end of the year.
Look, it makes perfect sense, Roma. It makes perfect sense. You've got an unperforming government that, that makes it difficult for the people, that leave you. Why are you going to complain? You can't go anywhere. You're old potholes, baby. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going? You can't drive fast. And then, look, enough. Everybody has said it. People are trying to... But it's the same symptoms, it's maintenance, it's upkeep, it's due diligence, it's the constant things. This is potholes, it's crime, it's unemployment, it's electricity. It's the same sort of symptoms. But as far as those stats are concerned, we must also commend the resilience, because we are still performing as a nation. People are still at work. People are still doing what they must do at the levels when we had 100% electricity.
Still having
so we also got to look at the alternative. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Which is important. So it is challenging, but because it's here's the difference, and you got to use the emotion, the anger, the frustration that is garnered from load shedding, and you got it, because this affects everybody.
It affects
everybody in terms of religion, class, race, creed, community. Doesn't matter. Political affiliation, everybody. Now look at the sense of unity.
In
terms of frustration, out of the box thinking that this is brought about.
It does.
True. And just the terms of acceptance. I phone people now and say, oh, sorry, I'm going to be 5 minutes late, right? They go, sure, they understand, because the road traffic network don't work because of the traffic lights. So getting from point A to B is now 40 minutes extra.
Exactly.
Not my fault. I left 3 hours ago. Not my fault. I can only drive that fast. Potholes. So the point is, and people are accepted now. People go, yeah, sure, we understand. We don't mind going. Businesses are opening later. They operate till later.
We're accommodating.
We're accommodating. So it is so easy to make the solution. So for that innovative thinkers, for those outliers, for those people pushing the envelope forward, still trying to productively contribute to everything around them, well done.
Wow.
Those are the lessons.
So
Well done.
true, so true. So then one of the bigger things that I'm very excited about that is basically in Cape Town right now, and I think this needs to be rolled out everywhere else. It's been a 3-year program, pilot program that's been happening in Nova Park in Manenberg, Dougal, and is that Cape Town plan to fight crime, including a high-tech gunshot detection drone. How cool is that?
Yeah.
You know, talking about going into the future. I mean, geez, well done.
So yeah, so this thing has been running for a couple of years now. That
Yes.
image you see up there, we actually got from the Cape Talk website, which actually says that there's the amount there as well, because that's
Yes,
around about
50
what it
million
costs.
Exactly.
So in theory, how this would work, because I was telling you now, like a moment ago, I remember this from a while ago. So in theory, how this would work is, let's say at the places that Rhoda mentioned, you know, might have some sort of gangsterism elements to it, you know, gunshot, you know, Wild West stuff. Anyway, so what happens is, drone is out, like as drone does, and then a gunshot or something happens, drone hears, sends a signal like a GPS kind of coordinates, I heard between 74th Street and 76th Street corner, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
I heard a gunshot. And then the authorities can, there. They get there as fast as they can because of the potholes. They get there and, like, you know, they get there as fast as they can. And,
It's immediate.
And it's immediate. So now, because now when you have gunshots, just think about it. But you know what? And I don't want to be facetious about this. And I really mean this. But let's think about it. You hear a gunshot outside your house. Who goes to go look?
Nobody.
Like, no, assumably it's not like at the neighbors or stuff like that. But you hear, if you live in an area that it kind of happens, you hear tack, 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 tack. You know that's, who's going to go? So now, this is technology really helping. Now, what the city of the Cape is claiming here with the police, that apparently they have already confiscated a huge amount of illegal firearms.
Exactly.
Just based on previous data from previous years and stats. X amount of lives would have been saved because the response time is a lot quicker, the community is a lot safer. So this is quite innovative, so well done. Thinking a little out of the box.
And it reduces, like, obviously shooting incidents as well. So, I mean, this is, and if you really look, and not just Cape Town, if I'm looking at Johannesburg, Durban, I mean, especially Durban, what's happening in Durban right now, I mean, the amount of gang violence that's happening is not just within Cape Town, it's all over. So, you know what, once Cape Town has obviously started an initiative, I think it needs to be basically sent through to all the other provinces as well, because you know what, people's lives are at stake. We need to take action. Gang violence is happening. It needs to be nipped in the bud. So I think this is one of the best things ever.
Just a little advice. Don't roll this out where there's like a farm where people hunt. You know.
Then one of the other things which I love money, 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 money. Yes, people. So we're getting our new banknotes rolling out after 10 years to go.
There was nothing wrong with the money. I got old money, Rhoda.
No, to go. So they got now the new ones, which is addition of pictures, which is detecting the big five, which is more of a family scene, as well as new animals and plants.
Yeah, so the bee and the whale.
Yes, I believe
so. The bee and the
so.
whale, and then the big ones, obviously, you know, the elephant and
so
everything else.
So it's going to be interesting. It's quite interesting. I mean, there's some of the
looks
points
good.
there. I like.
It looks good.
Yeah, as long as long as I can spend it, I'm happy. I don't care.
I like the
£5
because the £5 has got the whale in it as well. But you know what? Like just in general terms of money, I mean, money is quite advanced where it is. I mean, money you got the watermark, and there's some amazing features on this. So like certain currencies, you know, only gets made like cotton or whatever. And I know quite a bit about money actually, Rhoda.
Do you?
Because I don't have anything, so you think. Research what you don't have. So in terms of obviously the watermark, look, and also for people visually impaired, so you know what I mean, there's certain things around the edge.
It?
Yeah, but it's always been.
Wow.
So let me just bug that
I didn't
down.
know that.
Because people were saying the other day, oh no, it's like and I listened to a radio station, popular radio people, idiots, you know who you are, because they said it on their show. Look, I've been doing that for many years.
Yeah.
They've been saying, oh now finally blind people can notice. No.
Oopsie.
Somebody went over the pothole.
Somebody went. I think that's load shedding, Dougal. and back on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go.
The drones
Silence.
are flying now.
The drones are flying now because they heard the
Stop.
gunshots.
This is why it's all happening in real life. Anyway, so as I was saying,
So
they were
true.
saying now finally blind people. No, they could always feel in terms of the size around the edges because you got the gaps on a coin. Do you know what I mean? Like on the edges, it's marked. Also, you could feel it. Also, the note on it's either bottom right or it's got those things there. You can feel it in terms of the size. So, and a lot of people spend a lot of time training in this. But money over the years has become very sophisticated. So, for instance, on the greenback with the U.S. currency, in the necks is like printed Federal Reserve Bank. But you can't make it out, and this is so you can't counterfeit it and falsify it and doing stuff like it. It's printed in a certain way.
Wow.
Mexico and Canada, Costa Rica's got plastic band in the money. We've got our watermark. We've got the silver line. So there's many security features within this.
Can't just
And
copy
they
it.
still gave us a grey rating. Isn't that nice? So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yes, money is looking good. It's going to be lekker. The 50 is very brighter. It looks more bright. It's like, you know,
more like
so.
a pinky shade.
Yeah, like.
And then Dougal. So talking about obviously people, disabled people and that. So officially we have a 12 language Dougal.
Ah, yes.
Yes. we do.
Yes. So, sign language is now.
It's official.
And it's been a struggle.
It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle.
It's been a struggle. So, the only sign I know is for March.
Go for it, Dougal.
And that is it.
There we go.
That's the only
It's
sign I
always
do.
what I love doing that.
Chapar's taught me
Chapar's
that.
taught us
So, but yeah, so they've been, and there it is. So well done. But it has taken a while. Now, what does it mean now? It's not like, so let's just, official 12 language status. This is what it means. So in terms of the 11 languages, this is what it means. It means as far as our constitution is concerned, that language is protected, which means that the language in itself enjoys the same rights as every other language.
Exactly.
So you don't have to now, your life is not changing.
Yeah.
What this means is, so when government does something, then they are required to say that everybody has received the message.
Exactly.
This is what it is. And it also means that when money is being spent on, let's say, saving a language where you think language might die out or something like that, it's got constitutional protection. So it's the duty.
Oh, wow.
This is what it means. Okay,
So
because
clever, Dougal.
no, because I know people have been having
Very
this debate
clever.
for Afrikaans. More people speak. It's the third biggest language in the country.
True.
Do you know what I mean? And
Exactly.
we're talking about spoken language.
Yeah.
So don't worry. But, well done.
Well done.
Yeah. and it's about time, Rhoda.
It is about time,
It's
Dougal.
about time.
And we need to highlight, obviously, that there is, if you look at the amount of people that's basically deaf or disabled and that, we need to do something. Something needed to be done. We needed to look at all our community, because imagine you being basically deaf and you sitting there. And not everybody, you know what, just having an implant or getting a hearing aid, it's talking about money. Most people actually cannot afford it. There's a lot of people that cannot afford it. Even people that actually has money, your average person cannot afford an earpiece. So you know what? There is a struggle out there. There is a problem out there. It needs to be highlighted. I'm glad that the language is the official now.
Now let me say this, Rhoda. And this is once again where you hit highs and you hit lows all in the same breath. We all know we have a lot of problems in this country. We know this.
We all know
Load
that.
shedding,
Yeah.
the potholes, crime, whatever. You don't trust your government. And every municipality, provincial to national, I don't. Yeah. So that in my opinion, that's a low. The rest of the world might be doing well there. Then the rest of the world don't have this as 12th language.
They don't.
The rest of the world don't give that much respect to it. South Africa hits that high.
Exactly.
So
well done.
we're really on the yin and the yang. And when we look at us and when we look at our road forward, it is important for us to have a holistic point of view. It is important for us to go, yeah, but we're doing well in certain things. We're doing there.
to
We're an
tap ourselves on
example
the
to the
shoulder.
world. But take the other, you know what I mean? Take the success stories. Even this drone thing. I mean, it is sad that you've got to spend 30 billion on that.
Yeah.
That's the travesty. You shouldn't be. So, but we can see, how much worth is a life? I mean, let's be honest.
Exactly. So
Let's talk facts.
Yeah.
So it is sad that we got to spend it, but it is a necessity. It is very much a necessity.
Yeah.
But certain things were just outstanding.
So true.
I don't see that being an official language everywhere across the world. So well done.
Well done.
Well done, and well done to the people who've been part of this. It's amazing.
Then it's something I'm not crazy about it, but it's something I actually really want to go and try. So there is a new ice cream in town, everybody. It's called Ice Cream Funny Plain.
Yes.
Look at that, look
Yes.
at that. And guess what? It is an entrepreneur in Mitchell's Plain, and he basically is Lecham small. He's 33 years old. He started trading from his home in Rocklands, basically. And he's got different flavors. So if you know Mitchell's Plain, then in the Cape Town, in Western Cape, there's Rocklands, Westridge, all these places, Eastridge. He's given these names to the ice cream. So when you go there, you ask for an Eastridge ice cream or Westridge ice cream.
And apparently, I haven't tasted it, but I can tell you right now, I've heard stories from people who tasted it, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
They all, and just, and you know what is the eye-catchy thing about this whole thing is, it sounds well, I mean, he's got to be commended. It's a young man that is changing lives, who is such a positive influence.
So true.
And once again, well done. It is
so
honestly
true.
outstanding. What an amazing success story. Telling your story, telling it in through food that will live on forever, that everybody enjoys. That's incredible.
Exactly.
That is absolutely incredible. And it is good quality product, so it really is.
One of them, I'm just going to mention, I think there's 3 flavors there. Lentegeur, vanilla, Eastridge Oreo, and Portland's blueberry, people. So you know what? Go and try it. You know, try and find out where this ice cream funny plain is. I feel like driving out there and actually just going to look for it and actually going to buy myself one just to taste it. Yeah. So well done, Riksha. I'm very, very, very impressed by you.
It's a nice, tasty thing, Rhoda.
It is. Then just a quick one. I'm just going to run through the week. You know, we're always talking about what's happening every day, like so the 8th of May is Free Trade Day,
which is today.
Yeah.
When you're watching this,
today. Yeah.
Free trade.
Yeah, that's
so right. That like free trade.
So trade as in probably, I don't know how you actually.
That means you give me something, I don't give you money.
Something like that, Togo. It's free trade. We'll trading. You and me trade. I don't know what we're gonna trade. We'll see. Then we got the 10th National Receptionist Day. Don't forget about your receptionist people on the 10th.
Oh, because I thought it was a free trade that you're already receiving something. That's why it's a reception day.
The 10th. Then the 12th is International Nurses Day. Respect our nurses, everybody. 12th, that's in National Days. Then the 13th, World Cocktail Day. Yeah.
Like a drinky.
A drink, Dougal. Cocktail. So you can have the ones that you don't have alcohol in, but it's still a cocktail. Then the 14th, where everybody there we go. Everybody celebrates.
Got it right this year.
Mother's Day on the 14th. So please, everybody, don't forget, even for the fathers that act like mothers, you know what? Celebrate them as well. So, you know what, guys, don't forget the 14th of May.
So that's next week.
That is next week. That's your week, people. That's your week.
Then there's that intro. I've got one very important thing I wanna wrap up. So you just got to give me some time, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I got one very important thing now. Yeah, so spoil mum on Mother's Day, okay?
Yeah.
Now, there's one very important thing. And I want a lot of questions I want to ask you. Firstly, how good is marketing when it comes to certain things, and when something is like a craze or a fad or whatever you want to call it, and then the whole world talks about it and people purchase something and they pay a lot of money for something. I don't think it's that worth much. And then they, all of that, and especially with the youngsters, school-going age, I'm talking.
Yeah.
All right. So there's one word that I'm sure everybody has heard, because my parents have even heard about it, and they don't hear about these things. And it's a word you might use when you describe the mortgage, when people talk about subprime. I'm talking prime, people. I have it. We're gonna taste it. I have not had this before.
Same.
You have not,
sealed.
Rhoda, as always, as a magician would say, have you had this before?
No, I did not.
There it is. We're having the red one.
What flavor is that one, firstly?
It's red.
It's tropical punch flavored drink.
It's not red. It's orangey red. There it is. Prime.
Ladies.
So as we all know, you have to shake this.
I don't even know.
Ah, let's shake.
Let's shake it.
So
anyway.
this is how the bottle looks.
Yeah.
It's like a see-through plastic bottle. It's got like a plastic foam cover thing on
Yeah.
it, which you can eventually tear off, but you don't.
Ah.
And when you drink this, you drink it like this.
Everybody
Have you
must
seen
see
them?
it.
I've seen photos.
Seen. Yeah.
2 fingers, maybe like a cup of tea. Cup of tea, drink a little. Did you bash Oprah? Anyway,
Yeah.
so we all know the story about it. There was the 2 boxes, the one they across the pond, one in the US, one in the, and then blah blah blah. They got together. It's like vitamins or something, and then or
That's
like a hydrating drink. You said,
Yes, there's
and
2.
and an energy drink. And
That's
we're gonna
it.
get to that.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then this thing is a lot of money, and the whole world is going crazy, and people are buying. And you can buy this at the selected South African retailer, which I'm not going to mention, which back in the day had a slogan, net op die hoek. So if you figure that out, then you know who it is. Anyway, so you used to go to net op die hoek, and they sell this. As far as I know, I mean, it might be, I don't know. You buy this there for quite a bit of money.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to have.
We are going to taste this.
And
We've
it's
never
as tasty
tasted it
as
before.
hell because all the kids want this. Because of my son's school, 95% of all the children have this. 95%. So it's just, and they only got 100 kids in the school.
Tukul, you're holding it wrong. You're holding it
Only
wrong.
100 kids in the school. So it's him and 4 chommies for it. They're standing there with their oros and their juice boxes.
Juice boxes, and they're not
And
having
the other
fun.
95 kids, my son's school,
They're all drinking with their tea.
they have this. All right, Donna?
Let's do it.
Like a wine.
Like a wine is the wine taste.
What is this? Okay.
It looks very.
We're going to
like
talk
very
about the
peachy.
contents of it. It's going to come interesting. All right.
Oh
Smell.
wow, it smells like. Why does it smell very
Like
familiar?
blommetjies.
Ah. Okay. Here we go.
Wait,
Ching, ching.
wait. You did say it smells familiar. I can't place it.
I also can't place it.
It's like a.
Can we taste?
What flavor? Ronan is first. This is not tropical punch. Do you know what? Do you know it's like a Turkish delight?
There we go.
Like a
Smell.
rose water.
Like a rose water. He got his idea from South Africa. Oh, we're
like a
gonna taste
what
it.
do you call it? Yeah, like a nougat. It's
Yeah.
got a nougat.
Can
all
we
this-
taste it?
And we're talking a drink. Yeah, how good is that for a smell? I'm sorry if you. How's this tropical?
I want to taste
Tropical
it.
is
Let's
like
try.
kiwi, pineapple. It don't taste like it smells.
You know what this smell came through? Cherry.
Cherry.
Does I?
And cherry.
It's a cherry drink. I'm sorry, but
But this don't taste cherry.
it doesn't taste cherry.
Prime smells different to what it tastes. If I'm you, I don't drink the chocolate one.
Okay. Very
Cherry.
sweet.
It's got a bit of a sweet. What is this? Okay, so, but, okay, you know what? I can't lie now. This is not overly bad. This is not like,
not too bad,
like
yeah.
that, you know. But it does smell like cherry, you're right.
It's cherry. That's what I was trying
It's
to
got
get
that
to.
cherry, like sort of rose watery. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Exactly. I got our cherries from South Africa. Tropical punch flavored, not too bad.
But
Not
I
too
don't
bad.
taste this cherry.
So this one is the, you don't taste the cherry. You smell it, but you don't taste it. This is the hydration drink, not the energy one.
All right, so the hydration, so this is like something that, you know, replaces your electrolytes, the ones that ends with an aid. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
yes. Like-
you always see at the sports field, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. That
There's
is true.
a thing where it says somebody's mom said no because the bottle of Prime.
Standing by the books, then you must know.
On the
Jy
checkout,
sit die
that's-
in my trolley nie.
Yeah. So, but look, it's a catchy thing, and but there it is. Now, so you get the energy one, and then you get the regular electrolytes one.
Exactly.
All right, it is what it is. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Cherry.
Now,
Oh, look at that
here's
one.
the thing, because
That will be so me.
gotta tell my kids this was Prime. It certainly was.
It was definitely.
Somebody even delivered it to your house with a case.
Exactly.
Came around, dropped
your
it off,
front door.
picked it up.
You don't have to
just
go and
stayed.
drive.
You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, drive
you
and
don't
go
have to do
buy
it.
it.
It
Exactly.
wasn't just one. In fact, you didn't drive. It came to
It
you,
came
baby.
to you, exactly.
That was
our
Prime.
prime.
That was Prime. Now you have a cherry-smelling, tropical, nutty tasting red drink.
Rose water drink.
Yeah. So anyway, but here's the thing about it. All right. So there's lots of talking points here, and I'm
There's a lot.
going to be quite quick here. There's a lot of talking points here with the energy one. Now, we've heard rumors, and these rumors now within our own personal circles, we can actually confirm this. But it's unconfirmed, allegedly. So a lot of doctors and medical professionals have come out. Because remember, this has taken the world by storm like water.
Like,
Two things in the last 10 years have made news. And let's be honest, COVID, the outbreak, passing of Queen Elizabeth,
so
Charles being coronated today, actually.
Is it today?
Yeah, it's today.
Oh, wow.
And this drink. I mean,
So
we're talking about that level of news making. So in case you haven't heard about it, no problem because you had loadshedding and potholes. So the point is, medical people have come out and said, okay, just be cautious because children are drinking this. You can't drink this, an energy drink, at the rate you're drinking it like you would drink your little cool drink.
Exactly.
With the caffeine content. Be careful.
Be careful.
Kiddies must stay away. We all know that. And people have been sick.
Exactly.
And you have said this.
Yes.
I've said this.
Yeah.
Apparently the 95 children at my son's school, you know, one or two of them wasn't feeling well either. So you're hearing stories. You're hearing stories. So parents, just be very careful.
Just be very careful.
Be very careful. I mean, definitely check the ingredients. There's a whole list here of ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody ever reads it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you now that the fat is 0, which means there's drinks with chunks of fat in it. And we need to get those ones because they're clearly tasty. But the fat content here is 0. I'm just saying.
And then I just wanted to let everybody know, take note, guys. I don't even think parents are taking note. They're just grabbing the bottle, not looking. This is called the hydration drink. Then you got the one that's called energy drink. This one's got no caffeine in it. This is the hydration drink. It's got no caffeine. The energy drink's got 200, Dougal, how much?
Yeah, I read it now, but I forgot. But it's like a huge, like 8-6 shots of we compared it to regular energy drinks,
There
which we know in the cans that's a bit longer and all of that.
With the
They're
blue
no
and
small,
with
or
the
you know,
blue on
like
it.
really fun. There's a reason those. I know you don't get this anymore. It was purple and sort of a lilac, whatever. It was called Goovy. 1997, 98, I saw it on a shelf. Goovy. Years after that, I saw this other one you see everywhere, and then all those other brands we get. But Goovy you don't get anymore, so I gladly mentioned the name. I was always like, hey, look at the funny tin. And the tin was like this glass, the shape of this Nordic. So it was that kind of shape.
Yeah.
And if I do this, you can see the glass there better. So yeah, well, such clean glasses here by Rhoda. In the studio. So so the can was this shape, and then you got all these. There's a reason it is shaped. The cans are funny or airline cans because of the high caffeine content. So in a regular one, you're looking at about anything between 6 to 8 shots of espresso. That is the amount of caffeine you get in one of those cans with the funny small shapes. Yeah. Okay, that is so. Look at the size of this.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, people.
How many espressos your kid drinking at
What
once?
parent, do you know what, and mom and dad, let's be honest here, what parent wants a 5-year-old toddler, 6, 8-year-old, that much of caffeine? On a weekend, you're trying to rest, yes? Niemand. What?
That's going to happen. And you ask yourself, why?
I'm just saying. My son's school, 95.
Imagine 95 of these kids drinking
This is
that
what he
amount of
told me.
caffeine.
This was his, 95% of all the children had it. I didn't.
Oh, wow.
So I said, what did you and your 4 friends do? I did the maths for him.
Yeah.
Firstly, I was shocked that he didn't know who these other 4 people were. Because clearly you band together then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You know you have a lot in common.
We don't have the 4 of us don't have.
So I gave him that to go beat those 4 people. Anyway, so, but Rhoda, there is a big conversation around this because we've said in terms of marketing, this is covered. The subject of our prime has been pushed. Coca-Cola, and I'll mention it because it is the most advertised brand in the world.
In the world.
Keep their sales there because they spend the most of their budget on advertising. A very simple thing.
Very simple.
The same with fast food change and all of that. This didn't happen here.
It's just hit
this
the market.
didn't happen. Oof. The way that this is going to be happen is going to be studied in business schools for years to come. And people, professors, and a lot. I was listening to various discussions online where people are already bringing this into a curriculum.
There
2
we go.
superstars that fueled the world on social media. Everybody spread it. The job was done.
Exactly.
So you have a huge beverage company that will be spending a million quadrillions on advertising 2 tweets. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
A million rand, 1 rand, or however much data 1 rand would, you know what I mean.
Exactly.
That is the amount you spend. It's taken the world by storm. The sales are there. So in terms of how we do business and going forward, that definitely will be studied. What's your verdict? Tasty? Yes or no?
Tasty, I must say tasty. It wasn't like, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, like you said, it was...
Would you pay? I mean, but you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that I wouldn't pay that
I don't
amount
think,
for.
yeah.
Definitely not.
I think we've just been caught with an excellent marketing thing.
Totally.
I think it has been brilliant, and that you buy into the hype, and rightly so. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. We're trying it out. Check it out. It's a pretty decent product. It gives you the energy, I'm sure, electrolytes and all of that. But it's fine.
Your choice.
It's fine.
Each for their own. Our opinions. Remember that.
I will buy it, and I will buy it in the future. But I'm not gonna, break the bank.
Not break the bank for it. Sure.
To buy a lot of it. I mean, it is quite pricey. So that's what we have there. Prime. Finally, it's taken me years.
Finally.
And I can't get the taste because the taste is still on my tongue.
It's still there. I can taste it. Everybody, thank you for watching.
I wanted to show the people the color.
Yeah, it's got like a funny.
Yeah, I'm just.
A bit more than you can see.
No.
It looks almost like a grapefruit color, I would say.
It does have, you can see the color there.
Yeah. But yes, there we go.
But it does
Thank
taste
you,
like
everybody.
It's that old cherry vibe.
It's a cherry, yeah.
Anyway, so.
And that puts the cherry on top.
Comedy Roader. All right, well, that wraps it up for today. But thank you so much for watching. Of course, we recorded this a little bit earlier on the day that you are watching this. But when are we back?
I think, Dougal, what's happening this month, there's quite a bit happening.
Yeah.
So we're taking a bit of a break, everybody.
We're coming with a new season.
We're coming with a new season starting in the next month. So this month is a bit crazy, and
then we're back.
Then we'll be back. So keep your eye open. We'll be back.
And in that time, of course, you might discover something that you definitely want to have an opinion on. Well,
contact us.
Let us know. But thank you very much for watching. And remember to like and share this. Enjoy the Prime and all of that. And wherever you go, look after yourself. And everybody close to you. That's what you're going to do. Is that it?
That's it.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you soon.